everybody again. Where we left off was when I was talking about how people nowadays make butter, and I'm just going to kind of review this. They take milk and they separate it into cream, and then they have to pasteurize it by heating it up really fast to get rid of all the bacteria. Then they cool it and they put it through this churn thing, which is like high tech for those butter churn things. It goes a lot faster, a lot more efficient. And then package it, and eventually it gets into your fridge at home. Yay! Yay! Okay, so I probably shouldn't have put that on there yet, but okay. Anyway, a couple of things about the nutrition of butter. Now that we've learned about how you actually make it and what's in it, there's two different types of butter. There's cultured butter, and then there's sweet cream butter. And the sweet cream butter is what we make in America. It's what we eat most of the time. Like, if you see cultured butter in stores, it's from Europe, because we don't make it. I don't really know why. I think they're starting to make it, but it never was ours, really. And then there's also salted and unsalted. The unsalted, you can use it for everything, but in cooking, you basically use it with baking. And the reason you don't use salt is because it's a preservative, and so it doesn't make your cakes and stuff taste near as good as when you use salted butter. If you use the salted stuff for all the rest of your cooking, you can use it in baking, but it's not the best. And that, like I said, salt is a preservative, so it makes things last a lot longer. That's the stuff that you sit on your counter and get, put it on bread or whatever. I don't know. And then, as this picture says, butter versus margarine. Margarine was created as a substitute for butter because apparently butter was too high fat and all this stuff. And I looked up the calories and stuff, and they're actually the same. It's 72 calories for a serving of butter and 72 calories for a serving of margarine. So I'm not sure why that was such a big deal, but I just recently found out there was a study done for butter versus margarine, and they put a tub of butter and a tub of margarine outside, and they left it sit there, and at the end of a week or something, there were flies on the butter, but there weren't any on the margarine, and it kind of goes to show that even flies won't eat margarine because it's so nasty. Because some of the stuff that's in it is hydrogenated oil, which is not the greatest for you. Let's just put it that way. And a couple things about butter. The yellow color is natural keratin. It's from what the cows eat, which is hay and silage. Yeah. So if they don't have that sort of diet, then it will be more of a white color as opposed to the yellow color from the hay and the silage. And the butter is also very good for your eyes and your bones and your skin. It gives you a lot of minerals and vitamins, so it's nice and yummy. So we've talked about the nutrition of butter and history and how to actually make the butter. And basically, it's a whole tradition that I think should definitely be keep going on and stuff. And it's obviously better for you than margarine or some other, I can't believe it's not butter sort of things. And so yeah, next time you eat cake or cookies, just think, it has yummy butter in it. Yay.
All right. Very good. Let's give her a hand.
Yes, definitely. So you said